Hi there, Capricorn. Welcome back to the channel. It's me, Anisa from Leader Stereo. So today we're going to be looking at your love messages. It's a general reading, so the roles might get reversed, or it may or may not resonate with you. And if it does, there's going to be a link down in the description box below for the extended and personal reading with me. Let's see, Capricorn. Nice. Nice. You want to say a lot. Okay, let's see. So you got the Six of Wands, you have the Star, you have the Three of Wands, you have the King of Swords, you have the Nine of Cups, and you also have the Fool card. That's wonderful. I feel that at this present moment, what you're focusing on has a lot to do with winning. This King of Swords card keeps on showing up in every sign's reading, which tells me that I feel that us as a collective has been upgraded when it comes to our pattern recognition. And you, my friend, is also the same, because I feel that in this present moment, there is no sweet words, there is no sweet promises that could ever sway you. What matters the most is the pattern that I kept seeing, the patterns that keep repeating itself, and that's what I'm going to be using to conclude things on my own. And I feel that at this present moment, those conclusions led you to believe that, you know what, the most beneficial things that I need to be focusing on at this present moment is me winning in life. Nice. Let's see. So by the way, Capricorn, this is going to be a you versus them format. We're going to be looking at your overall energy challenges, past, present, future from both parties, and we're going to clarify them. And I'm also going to be pulling some advice card for you by the end of the session, okay? So in your overall challenges here, you have the Page of Swords. You could be dealing here with an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. But I feel that one of your biggest challenges here has a lot to do with somebody is really, really deeply observing you by a lot here. And they're doing it not in the goodest intention. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to clarify. I'm not going to turn this into a negative reading. No. Okay. So in the past, you have this person has the Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. You got the Two of Swords, and you also have the Hierophant. This could be talking about two people, actually, somebody that you're committed to and somebody who wants to enter your life. But if that is not the case, I feel that this energy has a lot to do with you staying and respecting the commitment or agreement or promises that you made to another person, while also at the same time starting to doubt whether that is the smart decision to do. Because this person in the past, this person really, like, if you were to be asking this person, who do you see yourself settling down with? Who do you see yourself is going to be the perfect fit for, as the mother of your child or the father of your child? It's going to be you. Okay, plain and simple. However, there's something about them wanting to change the agreement or the promises or the commitment, basically the dynamic of this relationship as a whole, because they feel that it's not working. Let's see. Now, in the present moment, they have the Knight of Swords and the Emperor. From your side, you have the Magician, and you also have the Four of Wands. I feel that at this present moment, you're in the, I'm going to make things happen anyway. And I feel that if there's a situation or a connection here that stays close to your heart, you're going to choose that and you're going to make it happen. Now, from this person's side, there's something here that they really want to be communicating with you. We're going to clarify in a moment. Now, in the future, the Lovers, the Nine of Swords, from your side, you got the Two of Wands and also the Seven of Cups. There's something that this person is very frustrated by, and they're losing sleep over it. And it just kind of like makes you confused here, because what else do you want from me? Let's see. Let's clarify now. So I want to clarify the Knight of Swords and the Magician. So you got the Ace of Cups, the Judgment, and also the King of Pentacles. Like I mentioned earlier, you guys at this present moment are very focused on winning in life. I feel that there's going to be a lot of opportunities here that is going to come to you. And I think there's something here that you've been waiting on since either Capricorn season or Aquarius season that is now coming to fruition. And it's just making you feel very, very wonderful. Now, when it comes to this person wants a brand new beginning. This person wants things to happen really fast between the both of you. And this person really wants you both to work on this connection together. Let's clarify the Emperor. Oh, by the way, you could be dealing here with a Taurus, an Earth sign, air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, or Aries, Gemini. That's as far as I can see right now. Let's see the Emperor and the Four of Wands. Now I see. Finally I see, finally I see. So the Emperor, clarified by the Emperor, the Three of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. From your side, Four of Wands, clarified by the Star, the Moon, and also the Tower. That's the thing about Four of Wands, right? Like, when I was starting tarot reading, like 2 decades ago, I always thought that the Four of Wands is such a lovely card. But the more that I get older, the more that I realize that Four of Wands, of course, it's Wands. It doesn't have really a staying power. And sometimes it could just be indicating like a honeymoon phase or a euphoric moment within a connection or a dynamic, something like that. And I feel that you guys are realizing that. Something happening really fast, sweet at one moment, and then it got destroyed the other, or something shocking happening moment later. Because there's something beautiful about the way in which this person pursues you, but there's something also about you intuitively feeling that, you know, there's something behind this, and I can't quite put my finger on it, but I just feel that there's something behind this. This person wants to do this relationship their way of doing commitment, their way of doing relationship, their way of doing connection, their way. So the spotlight has to be onto them. Quite controlling, too. Let's see. Let's clarify the Lovers and the Two of Wands. Okay. And that, whatever it is that is happening, you know, that has happened, because it's such a contrasting thing to a point where it kind of left a bitter taste in your mouth, kind of. It's either you suddenly see them that they're being really selfish or really controlling, or you don't like the way that they do conflict, and it's such a red flag for you. But there is a tower moment going on here that left such a bitter taste in your mouth at this present moment. And in the future, because it left such a lasting impression, you know, the bitter taste in your mouth, I feel that you guys are going to get a bit closed off here in the future. Almost like withdrawing yourself, like a silent resignation, similar to Gemini. What Gemini is doing, they have this silent resignation, and I feel that you're silently withdrawing yourself away from this connection because of how things have left a bitter taste in your mouth. That whatever it is that they do, like I said, no amount of sweet promises, sweet words, sweet gestures could ever sway you, because the thing that happened is so, you know what I mean? it just, they just fell off the pedestal. Because in the future, even though they still hold grudges and they still have a lot of resentment with you, but they still want to make this happen, this relationship. They want to bring back the sweet things that was happening between the both of you. Okay, let's clarify the Nine of Swords and the Seven of Cups. Yeah, I just feel that if you're single and ready to mingle, you guys are going to be entertaining like a lot of options in the future. And you are going to be focusing a lot more on things that has more potentials or compatibility. Because I feel that whatever happened is not, that type of breakup that really hit your self-esteem. I don't think that's that. I don't think this is this. You know what I mean? I feel that something happened here to a point where it left such a bitter taste in your mouth to a point where, hey, it's not my problem. It's their problem. You know what I mean? And I feel that I deserve more than this. I'm worth more than this. And that's you in the future. That's beautiful, honey. So them Nine of Swords clarify about the Fool, the Seven of Pentacles, and also the Two of Swords. This person is going to be stressing the hell out because they want. I don't think this person realizes how they have fell off the pedestal. In Indonesia, there's this word that we use. It's called ill feel, meaning that it's like a disappointment. It's like, you know what I mean? And I don't think that this person realizes that you're that. Because in the future, this person is stressing out over the fact that they want to have a brand new beginning with you. They want things to resort back to how it was in the past before whatever this has happened. They're waiting patiently and optimistically as well. But I feel that after 2 weeks, this person is going to break. And they're going to fall off into despair. So I'm going to be taking this to the extended Capricorn, where I'm going to be clarifying a whole lot. Now let's get into your advice section. I think it was last year where this thing happened to me where I felt like, like somebody fell off the pedestals and you couldn't just look at them the same way again. And I feel like this is you. Something happened and they just, like the mask fell off and you just couldn't look at them the same way again. And things could never ever return to how it was before again. So yeah. But I just don't feel that your person is realizing that. Okay, you want to go sideways, that's fine. So you got the Ace of Cups in reverse, you have the Knight of Cups, and you also have the Four of Wands. This is the universe way of telling you that self-love, is a decision, not an action. I feel that there might be, because this has been a profound connection to you, at some point it's going to take effect, right? At some point you're going to feel the hurt. At some point you're going to start questioning yourself, okay? When that time comes, when you start questioning yourself, don't wallow in self-pity. Do your routine. Because again, self-love is not a decision. It's not a feeling, it's a decision. So whenever you felt that, you know what, like I feel kind of shitty about myself, book yourself for a spa treatment or a facial treatment, or I don't know, get your nails done, get your hair done, or do your skincare. Have that everything shower moment, you know what I mean? Like do that thing for you. Eventually you're going to feel better for yourself. Keep on loving yourself, even if you don't feel like you love yourself. All right, honey? So I think that is it from reading for you here, Capricorn. I hope that you find tons and tons of clarity that you've been looking for. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye. Have a great day. I love you.